Welcome back, guys. Sergeant Keenan here. We're going to head over to Seattle. A local activist was involved in some shenanigans.
A wolf in sheep's clothing. That's how federal investigators are describing Madalita Marty Jackson.
Jackson was an activist, and on the surface, she was focused on keeping kids safe, keeping them away from guns and violence.
It's all about the kids.
Janavel reports investigators are now linking her to an organized nationwide drug ring run here locally.
Of course.
Officials say the leaders of this drug operation ring, two brothers, their mom, Marty Jackson, helped them hide their dirty drug money through her own accounts while she had access to millions of taxpayer dollars through her activist work. A face for change in front of cameras.
We can come here to criminalize people hanging out.
Not another black activist, y'all. Come on, here we go. First of all, don't never trust nobody with earlobes that big. We roll on.
Marty Jackson held the role of executive director for the Boys and Girls Club SE Network, a group fighting against gangs and community violence in Seattle public schools, parks, and working alongside police. Jackson demanded change after violence in South Seattle.
I think it's a testament of the resilience that we all have.
City numbers I obtained show her organization had access to millions of taxpayer dollars for its cause. Just in August, the mayor's office used Jackson's voice to promote its millions in safety investments. But now, federal officials are revealing a dark side to the local changemaker.
It involved many members of their family.
Calling Jackson a money launderer for her family's deadly fentanyl operation,
Look at
through
that.
structured deposits, and using her account as a pass-through for money changing hands between her sons and members of the crime ring.
Got the
A crime ring
kids involved.
where federal agents say Jackson's home was used to store guns and drugs. An operation accused of specifically targeting Native communities for drug sales.
The significance of this case is a family drug trafficking organization expanded beyond Washington state.
In the public fallout, local organizations are seemingly cutting ties fast. Jackson's image and info is wiped from the Boys and Girls Club's website.
Oh, they disown you real quick when they get your hands in the cookie jar. This is a sad situation here because you have a woman here who basically the community is supporting, the government is backing. You know, you're getting taxpayers' dollars to fund these programs which are needed in the community. As soon as we get a little juice and get a little power, it's not enough for us. This woman could have made a significant change in that city. But instead, she wanted to turn into Miss Nino Brown from New Jack City, use her sons to traffic illegal narcotics. And we wonder why. We wonder why we can't lift ourselves up. This is the problem right here. Listen, wolf in sheep's clothing. They said it right. We roll on.
Only visible here through the Wayback Machine. The mayor's office tells me they met with the Boys and Girls Clubs of King County immediately because of the arrest. But city officials would not tell me what came out of the meeting and deferred me back to the Boys and Girls Clubs of King County, who never responded.
Of course not.
Seattle Public Schools provided a response that reads, in part, as soon as SPS learned of this issue, district representatives reached out to the city of Seattle to gather information and determine the next steps with the Boys and Girls Club as a service provider. We have paused any plans for a memorandum of understanding with the SE Network safety net until more clarity regarding future operations is known.
Well, there you go. I mean, you guys saw it short and sweet. I mean, what are you going to do? You have this woman here who has, you know, the backing of the community and could have affected real change, but she opted to go a different route. Listen, folks, just because someone got the same amount of melanin in their skin as you got don't mean they got your best interests at heart. Y'all gonna hear me beat that drum over and over. This is a shame here, and they should, you know, this woman using taxpayers' dollars, you know, throw the book at her. But of course it's Seattle, so she'll probably get a slap on the wrist. Throw the book at her. Get her out of here. If you guys have a comment on this, hit me up in the chat. Appreciate your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And you guys have a blessed night.